leave today without your takeaway. Don't leave today without your takeaway. There's a lesson to be learned each and every day. Keep your eyes open and just hold the faith. And no, leave today without your takeaway. Without your takeaway. Without your takeaway.
Good evening, world. Yes, just have a little word here I want to share with us. Something very profound hit me, and I think we will benefit from hearing. How is everybody doing? Is anybody there? All right. Okay, so I'm delighted to be here with you. And as the live is captioned, just live. I'm going to be reading, but there's a song that I want to play for us as we go straight into things. Here we go.
Everybody is struggling for their lives. The stressed, the depressed. With the power invested in me, I can't even speak life.
Came to speak life.
I speak blessings of health.
Yes.
Blessings of peace.
Yes. Blessings, Peter, highly favored Louis. Nice to have you on. Are you hearing the song?
Brazil, the States.
I speak life, you're gonna miss. Oh, my brother.
My sister.
Hope you're hearing this song very clearly.
You are the head and not the tail.
Yes, that song is for us tonight. My cousin, that song is for us. Don't give up for your life. You shall live and not die.
Let's not lose another person to a senseless death. Substance abuse, gang violence, suicide because of low
blessings. I don't know who this other person is, but I see that somebody else is on with us. Blessings to you. It's just going to be a very quick live that I really want to share with us tonight. I speak life. You are the head and not the tail. You will prevail. Blessings. Thank you for joining me on this live tonight. Don't give up the fight for your life. Blessings. Shaman Barrett. You shall live and not die. Life to your soul. And I know some of us, we really can relate to this. We need life all over us. For your life, you shall live and not die. Right, I'm going to be pausing this song just here, and I'm going to be speaking to us now. And I'm going to go straight to my notes, but as it says, just live. And I want you to say that to yourself tonight. Just call your name and say that to yourself. Tavia, just live. I see Skeeter, highly favored. Louis there, just live. Shaman Barrett, just live. I'm inviting us tonight to just live, and whoever else is listening, it goes for you as well. Just live. So where am I going? And I'm on a journey doing these takeaways, and I want to dub this also a takeaway. What a takeaway in a season like this. Just live. And I was speaking to a friend, and she said to me, there was a time in my life when I was walking through HE with two sticks beside that. You know that word? Bareback. And there were also some periods in my life when it's like the literal claws of death were pulling on me. But she said there was a friend of hers who sent her a word, and the friend said to her, just live, just live. The friend said, just live. And she said to me, you know, that word has been such a consolation to me in my dark moments. And I said to her, girl, you just don't know what this word has done for me. Just live. When you can do nothing else, just live. When everything around you is dying, just live. And as I reflected on the word, it came very profoundly to me that this is what Jesus invites us to do. Jesus says to us, come unto me and you will live. He says, I have come that you will live and live more abundantly. We also see that he says, and his word encourages us, that we shall not die, but we will live to declare the works of the Lord. And I don't know about you, but you know, in a season sometimes when everything around us is dying, if you're not careful, let me say, just as I wrote it here, sometimes the air around your life may be stained by the smell of death. But in the face of that, just tell yourself, say, I am going to just live. And I don't know what your story has been, but I know I've been through a few stuff that just, you know, I was almost sure I wasn't going to make it. You know, when you talk to other people, them say, boy, all like me, you should not eat out a garbage bin. Should not walk naked. But the word has come and we are going to embrace that word tonight. Just live. So as you've heard it from my friend here, and I'm going back to this song for a little bit, Donald Lawrence says, I speak life. I could move on to say to you, speak over yourself, encourage yourself, fight for your life. And you will say to me, what is life? And you and I know that based on the fact that we are hooked up to Jesus, our life is only in him. That it's only in him that we truly have life. Just live, my brother. Just live, my sister. Just live. When you can't do nothing else, Skeeter highly favored Lois, when you can't do nothing else, and to all the others who are watching, just, I speak life. Don't give up the fight for your life. Sometimes you literally have to rebuke the spirit of death. Have you ever, you know, we hear about the story that was shared by our sister, Felicia Robinson, when she says, you know, how that period of her life when they were even saying that she had died. And she said in her spirit that sometimes it's not out of your lips that you can say this word, you know, but that in your spirit you connect with God and you say, I shall live, I am going to just live. Just live. And if you don't have to remember anything, you don't have to remember this song, just remember that. Just live. It no matter what is dying. I wrote something else here and I'm going to pull on it because you know what? You have to write down the notes, you know, because sometimes, you know, you really forget what it is that you really felt impressed by the Spirit of God to say. I want to say to us that as I wrote this afternoon, yes, I know where I was writing in the doctor's office because me I tell us it's like last night a spirit, it seems to me a spirit of death was released, and I remember thinking to myself, my God, but I have my children, and I mean, I know there are persons who would take care of them, but God, I mean, my life is looking a little better now. And what is this that I'm feeling this sense of, that things just not gonna work out I've ever did? I mean, is there anybody else on this live tonight who has felt that way? You have been in a place where you thought that the only option you had was death, that the very claws of death, as I said, extended their hands to you, and it's like I said to somebody today, I don't know what that feels like, I've never felt it, but last night in particular there was this feeling just lingering, and I had to be rebuking the spirit of death. I had to be saying, God, none of that you say, I shall live to declare your works. And so is there somebody on the live tonight who has ever had that experience of, we have to literally fight for your life. My God, live. Just live. Just live. Just live. That's what I want to say to us. Just live. I speak life to somebody tonight. Somebody who, as I wrote it here, things seem to be dying, not just around you, but your dreams, the relationships, your plans may have literally died in your hands. But just live. I'm here and I'm brought back to that woman, that widow with Elisha in 2 Kings. And man, when the son called out to the father, me head, and the father beckoned to a servant and said, carry the boy going to his mother. Poor the father never realized that the boy had dead. And when the mother picked up her head and realized what happened, she said, no man, me have to go find the prophet. Me have to go find the prophet. Because of him come and, manifested this miracle. I didn't even ask him of it, but he did it. And I'm going back to my source of life. Yes, Lord. When death threatens, let us go back to the source of life. So the woman said, listen, since me never asked for no son, no living son, since the prophet bring it to me, may I go back to the prophet. When it dies in your hand, take it back to who gave it to you living. Me say when it dead in your hand, when the dreams dead in your hand, when the plans die in your hand, when the relationships die in your hand, take it back to the source from which it came. Yes, Lord. And I look at that woman in 2 Kings, and she saddled the ass and she said to the servant, no, slack your riding. And when she reached to the man of God said, is it well with you? Is it well with your husband? Is it well with the child? And what did the woman say? It is well. In fact, if I backtrack on the story, she told her husband, it shall be well. But when she met the man of God, the source, she said, it is well. Just live. As I am about closing out, because you know me, I'm not doing them long, we're just starting, exploring this platform, but I really felt impressed to share that word with us tonight. Just play the song one more time for us. Just live. Is there anybody who can relate to this word tonight? You've been in a place, or you are in the place now, or you were in the place before where death seemed a better option. Not being here seemed a better option. I've come to tell us tonight, just live. Just live. Just live. I speak life. Tavia, you're going to live. Zola McDonald, you're going to live. Shaman Barrett, you're going to live. You're going to live. Skeeter, highly favored Lois. I'm almost at the point of closing out, but I speak life. Don't give up the fight. No letting go. You know, Mrs. Zola McDonald come on, and recently she shared a word. No abortions. No abortions. I'm going to tell you, when the lady said to me today, she said her friend just said to her, just live. And I said to her, you couldn't know that last night when we did that battle. You couldn't know. I went to the doctor today because, you know, I just haven't been feeling myself lately, and I'm like, God, what is happening? But when the lady said, just live, I say, man, my spirit grab a hold of the word. My spirit just suck up the word. Just live. You are the head, you are not the tail. You will prevail. And let me tell somebody something. Yes, when you get out of that period, of that season, you're not going to look like what you got through. Job, when Job did go through his season, a trimming, and scaling down, and shedding and depletion. When he came out, he did not look like what he had gone through. In fact, he came out looking even better. That's why we have to live, you know. We have to live to see the exceeding and abundantly that God has for us. Bless God. God bless your spirit. I'm not going a second over 20 minutes. Fight. I may say when the thing them dead near and carry it back to the person who made them alive in the first place. If a God give it to you, if it's a gift, if it's an idea that God gave to you, thank you, Sister Zola. Keep praying my strength. Please, I need it. I need it. I'm telling you now. A lot of things have been released to take out God's people in this season, but when God said just live, I say, Father, that you say? Last night, I never feel that way here. I was sure I wasn't going to make it, but God, you said, just live. Just live. So when them ask you where you are doing, just living. Because that is what he told me to do. And he will take care of the rest. Just live. Lord, I just praise you tonight. I just lift up your name. I just thank you that when we are down to our nothing, you are up to everything. That God, when we can't see you, when we don't understand, when everything seems to be going wrong, when everything seems to be dying around us and in us and in our hands, Lord, that we can bring back the dead things to you because you specialize in resurrection. You are the resurrection and the life. Just live. Just live. Just live. Zola McDonald, just live. Skeeter, highly favored Lois, just live. And whoever else, Tavia, just live. God bless you. I hope this word, these two words, ministered to you in the same way it ministered to me. Just live. Blessings.